I think they should have Mason Mount back in here, and that means Cunha goes in there and then Mbeumo goes in there. And that's because of the combinations with the wing-backs and out wide. I've talked about it before. If you imagine it where Benjamin Sesko very much holds the line here, and sort of jockeys between the centre-backs to receive the ball into feet, okay? That square there would naturally be his area of movement.
Correct.
If you play a much more mobile and much more movement from Matheus Cunha in there, you can end up in this position where you've got 3 attacking players, your wing-back, whether that's Dorgu or Dalot, and those two, and they can interchange. So if then Mason Mount, who's a very clever movement, goes inside, you'll see Cunha come over here. Those two can swap around. You will obviously see Bruno join that as well. And then that triangle of 3 becomes a much more fluid and flexible. And then we go over to the other side.
Mate, just before you move over there, when you sort of call it a triangle, there's 4. Are you including the sort of fullback in that?
Yeah, you're including the wing back. Yeah. So if Bruno mops over to this side of the field, you'll see Casemiro stay in, and you've still got that attacking 3 to overload on that side. Yep. But if it's, as I say, if it's Sesko and he ends up wanting a cross and so forth, as a striker, naturally drifting onto the back centre-back, you end up in this position where Spurs are probably overloading 3v2 on this side, whereas a much more mobile Cunha does it there. And then on the other side, let's say Amad Diallo really hugs out, Bryan Mbeumo comes into a pocket position, you might get Cunha come in here and again try and create that overload over that side. So I think it's a much more flexible front 3 that obviously can become a front 4, and then Bruno Fernandes can join that attack and become a front 5 as well. So I think it just makes them much more mobile, much more, an attacking sense, and also they're away from home. So if Spurs squeeze up and Spurs are pressing the game high up the field, those 3 are much more of a threat over the top as well.